liked your other interview the other day.
Oh, thank you so much. Where do I watch these interviews? I'm trying to find it everywhere, but
we'll get you a link. We'll get you that link.
Cool.
Yeah. It's all in a Dropbox.
Okay, cool.
All right. We are here with Isaiah Jewitt. He just finished taking second place in the men's 800 meters with a time of 1:43.85, also a personal best. He's on his way to Tokyo. I'll be moderating questions on behalf of the media. But first, Isaiah, just walk us through that race today.
Oh man, I was nervous through my whole entire body, but I got out there and I was like, like I said in the previous races, I want to live in my world. I want to live inside this animated world. And I tried to make that race as animated as I could and tried to keep it to where I'm going to be happy in the end if I win or lose. Regardless, I want to be happy that with my outcome. Regardless if I was in dead last or first, I wanted to make sure that I had everything on the line and I got everything out of this race that I wanted.
Yeah, you absolutely went for it in that race. I mean, you kind of led from the gun and you really took off in that last lap. Was that your race plan for today?
Yeah, well, to be honest, yes and no. I just my coach just told me to stay confident through the first lap, and then the second lap, he just literally told me to have fun. And that's what I did. I was a little scared because I was like, what does that mean? And he was like, just have fun. It's you at this point. You made it all the way here. You did everything that you wanted to do. Just go out there and have some fun. And that's what I tried to do the last lap. Just have some fun, kept it honest, and kept it going.
All right. So we have a question from Eric Bull. He says, with the quality of depth in the field, you obviously knew you were going to have to run faster than you did at NCAAs to have an opportunity to make the team. But what was your level of confidence that you could run 1:43 competing in your fifth 800 in less than 2 weeks?
What was the level of confidence? I mean, there was a certain level of confidence. It was just more of me wanting to give everything I had. Sorry, I've been holding this fist bump for this. Thanks, man. It was just me honestly just wanting to give everything. I think that's where my confidence comes from. It's like, I don't care if I win or lose. I just want to be out there and give everything I have, whether it's slow or fast. As long as I'm giving everything of me, then I'm happy. And that was my level of confidence. It was just giving all I had.
Another question from Eric Bull. He asks, what does it mean to you that you are now teammates with two of the best 800 runners in American history, and the fact that you had to beat several others in order to make the team?
It means the world. Honestly, like, I just was out there just trying to have fun. And the fact that I was able to make this team and run with so many amazing people, it's just truly a blessing. Like, it really brings us into the present on, like, there's no other moments like this, and I should really enjoy it because there's not going to be another time like this. The present is gone after this. So it just meant so much that the fact that when I was in this present moment, I was able to run with everybody and I was notified and I showed that I'm here. And it wasn't like I wasn't here. It was like I showed that I'm actually a person that can hang with everybody.
Question from Brian Metzler. He asks, did you feel pretty good at 600 meters?
To be honest, I blanked out and I was just in my own world and I just kept pushing. I was like, just keep on pushing. My coach said, Coach Watts, my other coach, because I have two coaches, Coach Watts just told me when the pain comes, that's where you know greatness is about to occur. So just push through it and you'll find your greatness. Whether you win or lose, you learn something very valuable when you push through that pain.
Question from Weldon Johnson. What do you think about Donovan Brazier not making it? Did you speak to him after the race?
I didn't get a chance to speak with him at all. I was still in awe that I made the team. I don't really know what I didn't really see him that much, but it was just a privilege to race him because like he's such an amazing runner. And like I said, there's such an amazing field of runners that I got to race against. And sorry, I'm choking. And I got to like grow as a human being racing all these people. So I'm truly blessed that I was able to race him, everybody in the race, because it was just so much fun.
So in the last week at Hayward Field, you had to go through a round of qualifiers and then the NCAA championship, and then which you won, and then 2 rounds in order to get here tonight. And then so you've had 5 races at Hayward Field in the past week. How do your legs feel right now?
Well, my legs feel really good. Mentally, I'm tired. I need to sleep. I have a 10-page essay due tonight. So I'm like mentally trying to refocus and like get that done because it's due tonight. And my teacher didn't give me an extension. So I'm about to be grinding and I'm just happy to be here. But at the same time, like my body's feeling pretty good right now. Probably when the adrenaline goes down, I'll feel everything. But I'm just trying to get my homework done at the same time.
Does your teacher know you're an Olympian now?
I don't know. I told her to watch, so hopefully she knows. Hopefully, if you're watching this, hello, professor, please give me an extension.
Question from Brian Metzler. How much has Coco Pat Henner helped you get to where you are? Coach Pat Henner.
I was like, Coco.
Typo.
I'm truly blessed that he was in my life for the time that he was in. It was unfortunate that he had to leave and everything, but I think that Coach Harris, the new coach, really like clicked with me. And I wish I actually feel bad because at first I was so hard on him and I didn't practice with him because I was just so mad that Coach Henner left. And I just now, like, being in this surreal moment, running these fast times, I just wish I clicked sooner because I gave him such a hard time and he was able to still show up to practice every day and give me a second chance, regardless of how I was treating him. And I'm just truly blessed to have Coach Harris in my life.
All right. We have a question from Michael Strite. Was there a specific anime scene or character that you watched and used for inspiration before today's race?
Oh man, yes. This is a good one. It's on Netflix. Naruto movie, Clash of the Land of Snow. Skip to the train scene. Naruto was carrying somebody on his back, and she's in his ear while a train is trying to run them over. She's in his ear saying, "You can't do this. You're not fast enough." And he said, "It doesn't matter. I'm going to give everything I have. I'm going to die before I give up, and I'm not going to give up ever." And then that's where he started to push. And as soon as I got to that 250, that scene just replayed in my head, and I was just like, come on, just like he did. And that scene just really played over in my head, and it was just truly amazing to go into that same scene that I was watching earlier.
Go ahead.
Oh, just a reminder, Naruto, Clash of the Snow. I can't remember the exact title. It's a movie, the first movie, great train scene, watch it.
Another question from Michael Strite. Do you think your story of making the Olympics as an underdog would make a great anime protagonist arc? Do you think the sport of track and field deserves its own anime?
Oh yeah, I definitely think track and field needs its own anime. And if anybody doesn't make it already, then in the future when I get into animation some more, I'm definitely going to make a track anime, and it's going to be just about all the runners that I encountered. It's going to be how basically nothing's guaranteed in a race except giving your all, and that's the type of anime I want to make when I eventually do make a track anime.
Question from Weldon Johnson. What about turning pro? How far are you in that process?
I'm not that far, to be honest. I've been trying to finish school, so I've been trying to focus on that. My coach and mom have been dealing with all that stuff, but I've just been focusing on trying to finish school. And then after this, of course, we gotta get into the process some more.
All right, reporters, this is the final call. We do have one more question here, also from Michael Strite. For anyone looking for inspiration to be a better athlete, are there any specific animes you would recommend?
Haikyuu, it's a volleyball anime. Definitely watch that. That's a good representation on how sports really work, because just because you're good, just because you have a natural talent, just because you've worked really hard, doesn't mean that guarantees a win. The one that really wins is the fact that you keep going and you keep pushing yourself. Also, it's a childish anime, but it's Beyblade. I know that it's real childish because it's the spinning tops, but the new season has this whole system to where you can have like one of the best Beyblades, but that doesn't mean you're gonna win. It's all about the energy how much you give and how much fun you're having, because if you don't have fun with what you're doing, then you're going to get lost in everything that's going on and trying to win. You're not going to win every single thing you do, but what you can do is have fun every single time. And I feel like that's most important, because we're not guaranteed wins every single time. If you have fun in last, if you have fun in first, you're guaranteed to be happy. And that's why I love, Beyblade and Haikyuu, because they keep pushing on. And that's the strength that you need, just to keep going. Keep going.
All right. Last call for questions for Isaiah. Raise your hand if you're working on typing. If not, we'll let Isaiah go celebrate his victory.
And cool down.
Celebrate his, onward to the Tokyo.